Looks like the gang's all here!
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Paimon's ready!
Great, let's get Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps. Although...
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Come on.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the Knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this all along.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nodcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the Doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause for alarm. We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. We don't lack humanity. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know about this.
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, please proceed with caution. And remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the Experimental Design Bureau.
So, the Doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he even arrived in Nodcry?
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes, he may even be working against her.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him unprepared would be a recipe for disaster.
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest we split into two groups. We need some people to stay behind and guard Nasha Town.
Well, as much as I'd love to help, infiltrating research labs isn't really my area of expertise. But at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
And as for Miss Inefa, I suppose you will stay to protect Miss Aino?
Detecting operational logic. Protect Aino. Priority. High.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well. You can leave the research center to us.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but okay, fine. Leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you. In my absence, she can handle any intel gathering work.
You got it, boss. You guys...
We will.
Things are moving fast.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or...
We all have to bring our A-game here. So, anything you need to...
You'd better get going.
Very well. these broken machines on the ground? Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone? That's quite a welcome party.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
Protect us.
Be silent. Observe.
You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out! Ugh, there's no way through. Let's go around.
What the? Trespassers? Here?
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand he might.
You looking to settle a score with a doctor? Good luck with.
Perhaps. But you might have it.
Two other harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do? The doctor wouldn't do something like this unprepared.
Seems to... Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby?
We need to know what the doctor is up to. Please, this is about more than us versus the doctor.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like a while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting.
The moon marrow spheres.
Oh, Lady Damselat? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. Back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Notcry to execute their plan. They were led by the doctor. I was a part of the Damselet's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. The doctor used to stand after she left. Right now, obtaining the...
How would he create an art?
Thank you for cooperating.
I get the sense that you...
No, she's no longer a harbinger. I'm only telling you all this because
I understand. The Knaves unit is based at the...
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow.
I fear this could get ugly.
Be silent. Observe.
Stay your branch into song. Leave this place.
Be silent. The night cometh.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. Seek within.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope...
Yeah, we really...
The gall. You expect us...
Of course I have. Should I be worried about some? First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. Ah, quite a... If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as for Sandrone. Why, she stood right, hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, well, since you ask...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood.
I must protest what you are in. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact.
Huh? Wait. You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end,
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my...
You sent your people to the experimental design.
Yes. And I am very... In which case, all I'm doing is... Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that
So now you've turned on fellow...
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes... If you wish to leave...
Scum...
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of
honor? I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world.
Those are sacred relics.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit...
You'll come to regret your action.
Will I now? Let's see.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Get lost!
By the frost moon of old.
Night falls. Observe. Your actions betray your fear of me.
Water jet!
Get
Receive my blessing.
Be silent. Night falls. Observe. Night falls. Be silent. Close your eyes.
Arlecchino.
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not me.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
We unravel. No more lies.
Overruled. This is where you fall.
Is that the best you can do? Get lost!
For the everlasting forest.
How?
Forest
Reflection.
Close your eyes. Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes.
You poor lost lamb.
Can't hide the truth. No more
Your
lies.
actions betray your fear of me.
Seek within. Can't hide.
Transfixed. Witness my rise.
Get lost!
Lush as the moon.
Get lost!
By the frost moon of old.
I expected so
Toy is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly.
How's this?
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out!
What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the traveler?
What just... Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped by Dotori. Something weird is going on.
Huh? Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else? We've got some special discounts at the moment. Want to see the
Sorry, I'm not hungry right now.
Ah. Well, feel free to take a seat for now.
Everyone seems to be acting normal.
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers.
Wait.
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something.
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted.
Wait. These two are a couple?
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? You forgot already?
What is she talking?
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their... Could this be...
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No, none of this is...
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can...
I'm still alive. Where is this place? It took all my strength. So this is... the moon's reflection? I can't sense anything. I guess I could try opening the gate once more. No response. Maybe this... If this was the space that killed both Revier or... No. I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels... I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moonbriar Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Are these... I can't touch them. It's as if...
Over here! Over here!
But the people in these memories pass right through me. If only I had known what would come to pass. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This moon prayer night was worth watching after all.
Oh, yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbaloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana.
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbaloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last... That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. What?
Fascinating. I've never encountered...
What's going on? Did that card... All I did was try to touch it. Maybe this memory space isn't... Or... Is it possible that there's more to...
This card is...
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this... the wind? No! Traveler!
Haimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand.
Don't say that! Haimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave her behind on purpose! There was nothing you could do! But... She's all alone in there! What if something happens to her? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is she gonna... die?
We must find a way to rescue her. We were all involved in the operation where she was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there, and we also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Tevat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all. Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the Three Moons.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The Three Moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any...
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come.
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes in Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations. He doesn't
see them as his own people, that's why.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of... Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond being... We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the Three Moons' authority. Even we Harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
Poor Traveler. Of all the people to get caught by... We have to go save her! Right now! Please! We gotta find a way!
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotions to take down an enemy like Dottore. What we need now is more information.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a rescue operation, we need to confirm the Traveler's location. I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but... She might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but she's still human. Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there, and be gentle with it. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the experiment. Ugh. Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit. Just go ahead and cry already. Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make it seem. It's just... She can't.
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear...
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work?
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next! Then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyze. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind, and when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run. Or...
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he...
What a despicable person.
If I may. As unhinged as Dottore may be,
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants to understand as much."
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's fourth descender. All Harbingers are aware of this. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill—
Okay, but we still have to do that. Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's message. If he's encouraging us to run, my guess is his curse will only trigger if we leave.
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. He told me to report back. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we—
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Tevat will be in trouble.
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a—
She entered the space beyond the Moon Gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thalindus.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding—
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains—
We need to find out the Traveler's location. But there is—
Agreed. Whatever Dottore's planning, we have to get the local populace somewhere safe. So
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for Nodcry's inhabitants.
Snezhnaya is one option. I'll see what I can do.
Guess it'd be so much easier if the Traveler was here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Either way, that's what the Traveler would do if she—
Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back when I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night. If only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon Prayer Night. I feel— well, even so, back to emptiness and silence again. From last time isn't showing up. But it looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. It worked! Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around.
Is this Nasha Town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dottore plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr. Varga.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Huh? Traveler?
Let's go!
Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that it was only when she called my name that I decided to follow them. But did she turn around because she sensed my touch just now? Is it really possible that from in here, if I keep following them, it's that gravity again? Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and it's as if I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'll just have to try another. Come on, Columbina. Keep going.
Suddenly, it feels strange.
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood.
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero. And impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive.
3 moon marrows.
Well spotted. What do you...
Dottore.
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary... Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their door. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of...
False beauty is deceitful. Lies...
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the...
That's pure sophistry.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all...
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is...
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both... I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely... People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be...
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an object... But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Columbina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because it benefits morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual, and that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. He has the authority of all 3 moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the 3 moons can—
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you, gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating. So what is it that the 3 moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you... Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4 great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually, new life is born, only to embark. These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its bounds. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to... The limits of the body can be rejected.
Windblade!
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Triloon. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. In fact, long before this, someone voiced, fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacious. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. After all, what value do perfection and pure I say? I'm sure many people have told.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the you fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life. Think of all the novel things I've managed to create, like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see?
Take that back. She's gone because of your.
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your brother walked and seek answers from him at the end of that.
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your brother right now, bring him before you, and make him.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation between us.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this. Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a. What you want is not friends. It is family. I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. Of course, he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see him. After everything I've been through, wherever you are right now, do you miss me too?
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations.
The residents of Not Cry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the experimental design. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. Yehoda, you should help Lauma.
My wish has come true. You're willingly.
Well, good for.
Boss, wait!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember...
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own...
are you...
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that
but boss...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are...
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters...
That's quite enough.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples, then escort the people. Understood. I will execute.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I will persuade them to conduct a thorough...
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to... I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of...
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? I think as an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? Ha! I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy
She recognizes your expertise, then.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear...
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant material...
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present.
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natla...
Okay. Paimon will do her...
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstances should anyone cross national borders. That aside, personally, I have faith in Columbina. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends.
Oh, wonderful. You're all here.
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And it came out of nowhere.
Sorry. This is the only way I can speak to you all right. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these."
Huh? Is this?
Scanning. Unknown device. Yeah, affirmative. It is cute and good.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version. Specifically, it will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry. No...
What astounding technology.
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. Ah, I'd love to brag to you. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to...
Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself.
You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you...
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
I was curious to see how long you could sit still for.
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of... Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address...
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well-versed in social graces as yourself not be...
Please, Lord Flint's... Sir Flint's. I'm begging you.
You understand me better than most.
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big, happy...
In all sincerity, I can only hope...
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of
I only hope we have enough person.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help. And we can recall anyone out on patrol.
Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget, once you've completed the... If you've got something to say, Master Ilua.
You mentioned that you have... How...
I doubt it will be easy.
I know you're a Lightkeeper,
And it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis. But however bad things have gotten in the past, Nodcry has never faced a massive... I don't mean to pry. And it's probably none of my business.
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse. And I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry.
What? No.
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others and pursue...
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. And what?
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger?
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime.
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh, my.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned.
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises.
Fine. I'll be frank. You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit.
A sound plan.
Just promise me you'll come.
For you, Matt. Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. Two times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here. Flint?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk near... As for you, why would...
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Ettore. You don't think Columbina perished either.
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived. Just as you...
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night? About using moonlight?
Of course. I think that's why we're both here.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought I might find some... The only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me...
Oh, really?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. It must have been caused by although, it seems like I'm not about to be pulled away it looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions. Anyway, is this the flagship? I only went into the lobby last time, so I've never actually been here, if nothing else. She mentioned where her room was. I think it's this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. She and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope she's okay. Best not... Please, Traveler. I really hope you find this.
Huh. Just a cat.
Nothing else here strikes me as no...
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights once?
Before Rarir showed himself, yes.
Did you notice anything unusual?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night compared to the the Traveler and Paimon.
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering, but we can make it up to them later.
Focus now. I have to write a message on the wall using Kuvaki. Just like... Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. There's a noise outside the door. Is she back? Please, you have to see these...
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our last chance.
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha Town so far. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's still worth checking where Miss Lauma lives and where I live.
Let's try and make some time to look into those then. Wait.
Paimon. What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to eat
The Traveler and Paimon. But... why are they talking about a victory
You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rarir. So this is your chance to make it up to her, alright?
Wait. So this is the night after the... How did I end up here? Wait. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's and everything I've done to affect reality really did happen. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection, time flows?
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. It's gonna be even livelier than tonight. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon. No, I can't. Even if I make and in any case, instead, Wait. Even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night. They'd never conceive of that possibility.
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but the Frost Moon is beyond the fall sky. If we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side?
We might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure we'll find a way one day.
Huh. Guess someone's gotta be the optimist.
The present. That's right. There are still things
What's your plan?
Flint's, when you were staying next door, did you ever open the window?
No. The rooms here are dark and damp, and there's such a buildup of dust on the windows that the moonlight can't even get in.
The moonlight?
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if the owner is—
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, I need to write down as much information as—
Huh? What's up with you?
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then.
You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize wherever you are right now. This is all I can leave for— How I wish I could stay here, but I hope to see you again in the next time, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire— She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night.
I am here. Time in this place flows. I am constantly moving.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past, but her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Wraith. Which came first? The chicken or—
Only when I'm in a good mood. And
well, I never do. Everything that has happened as a business person, and especially an intel broker.
An admirable philosophy.
It's a means of Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. Also,
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Additionally, after some further—
what's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, but when I checked again just now—
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, but then it occurred to me that apart from the Frost Moon, Tevat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent?
It's certainly possible. In which case?
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own moon.
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh.
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I...
What do you want?
Are you still at the Curatorium of
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry. Plus,
Even though we have crucial...
Fine.
Do you intend to share it via the...
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation.
All right, then. So...
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations. But we...
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is
That's the best news we've received in a while.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition?
Miss Sandrone, there's nothing wrong with simply admit...
I'm not. And she's the least. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? No, that's not right. Her final destination would be...
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that Also, if she's alive, Rerir and Thalindis might be too. But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dotori's energy fields. But, all right. I need to get back to my research.
Sure, I'll stay here. Paimon. Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Good thing we've moved. Speaking of the Traveler,
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or... Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest.
Well, since this is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage, it's well organized. I wonder, what do we have here? The camera captured a special moment that can only occur between people who are close to one another. You can really sense how the photographer feels about their This must belong to the Traveler. Hang in there.
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. Let's see. This one is... I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. I never imagined that human civilization should gradually... The sparks of civilization shall run out, unless we can... Variables. Descenders? Dotori likely captured the Traveler because of her descender status. But the Three Moons authority comes... Where does this variable factor in? Polonia. Search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki sermon dictation. Observe and compute the pathway. So it's one of Renee's this is so long. Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis Ordo are built based on the simple and basic logical structure of a tree. Lilia Crucis. When Duke St. Germanus departed, in all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. Great Detective Herlock. Still, the author. Memory, wishes, soul. The way Alengi. Renee. That place was also the cutting of soul, the chemical marriage model. What was Helene's view on Renee? Oh, now I remember. Helene's old notes are here. Renee seemed most Yep, that's my subordinates actually did a hefty. Some of Helene's old he may have kept them. Come to think of it. Renee's world formula was filled with calculations. As for Helene, it's been too long. What would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer in machines, but not he created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of he died having never seen the outcome. Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or the very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach. You once asked me what I wished for. Even the tiniest variable can make... Now then, first, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute... Then, the construction variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we consider introducing Traverse the world, space-time, and civilization. Then extract the essential nodes from the primordial power that differentiated itself from the void. Records. This is horrendously complicated. After all that, I'm still missing a few variables. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you can... I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. So would Rosaline. She's been dead for a while now. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress she used to wear. No one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. The world needs a solution, but I don't need... Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Something's written on the box. We are proud to present this homage to the Fortress of Merope. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is mad.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are
excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them
can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks and keep in contact.
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodcry? Had to go on a huge detour to stay out of its...
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought...
Of course, all part of the job. Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal... While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the refugees from Nodcry.
They are nearby. My team will escort...
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and sent...
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to...
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsas decree this... Still, I wonder what... Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out. Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare!
You're mine! Shouldn't let your guard down! You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice!
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it. Tidal wave! Yeah! I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment.
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague.
What in the world has been going on in Nodcry?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a third—
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads—
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are— I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now—
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those two— Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did.
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience.
No.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power, and as for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he— Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers.
My thanks to Her Majesty.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of—
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing?
Partner? You mean the travel— I'm afraid I have bad news. She was captured after our failed assault on Dottore's lab.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with her?
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he—
This won't do. I have to rescue her.
You can't. We have no idea where the
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can—
Fine. I guess I'll leave this—
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Tevat. Beware. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui— However, if Nodcry falls, considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nod—
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to—
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed well outside the city and—
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual—
They are very mysterious. But ultimately, thanks to research by Master and the Hexen Circle, we know that Tevat's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial. Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already—
That's true. It's not abyssal energy.
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the Academy? That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity, not to mention the operating principles. Surely, the clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided. Despite the fact that, now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted. I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived based on direct— It is at once a masterwork of engineering. And I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself could have devised such an ambitious technology. But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure, could this mean that elemental energy can dilute the—
Should we give it a try?
We should.
It worked!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. Now you try.
All right.
Switch to abyssal energy and attack again. No surprises there. Abyssal power drain. I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure.
But the energy field is huge.
We don't have to neutralize it completely. We can try. That's all for theory. Would you like—
So you knew I was here?
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there. Back in Sumeru.
Very thoughtful of you.
With what?
A little test.
Nice! This time it tore through the field.
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies and—
Sounds sensible to me. Keep your eyes peeled, Durin.
Don't worry, I got this.
What do you mean? Sick.
It's based on a new alchemical concoction.
Glad I asked. Thanks for that.
Coming to be!
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. Also,
it's watching us. That's not—
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight. Just count—
Well, I think we can safely rule out the—
Is skirting around the topic your way of showing consideration for other people?
Just being cautious.
Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there. I hear a voice.
Please.
What happened here?
I don't know. I still have some...
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this energy. Maybe each energy field is its own...
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even without... Those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either. If they were, they would have left.
We should go. No?
Agreed.
You're back! Everything okay?
We saw some things that take a strong stomach. Otherwise, we're fine.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me, We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them open using elemental energy. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale.
Sounds like he's living down to a...
Might I ask how things are proceeding on...
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch once I have a result.
Understood.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my task...
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters...
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. I was expecting something more vibrant. Wait.
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look at it with you. I want to know all about everything you've seen. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should... I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions. I guess the only thing that's missing...
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feelings.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there.
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield.
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune... You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your... If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable...
Oh no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into...
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the other side and destroyed you. This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were...
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where she is.
What is this? I can't see anything. What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little peek into your mind.
Could it be Nefer? How did she...
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you.
Point taken. You've proven one...
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious.
You could have frozen me for millions of years. So much for collaboration. You aren't...
Millions of years? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They are very If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. The sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the... Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Teyvat, their lifespans are so limited, their bodies so fragile. Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally Even I feel bad. You have been treated I can change that. I will grant you special privileges, and...
I've entered the past 3 times at this point, but I still have so many questions. For instance, beyond each point being further so far, the common thread linking, but it's more than that. I'll keep this question in mind.
Humans, you never change.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh?
The cannon. That's right. I was at Silver, and right after that, came in on-
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself.
I wonder if I could try to but how would I do it? What?
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make it in. She's using the Kuvaki shield like I taught her. Is she gonna? She's strong. I'm sure she can manage. Easy Island. The Frost Moon Scions will be exposed to...
A question, if I may. Kind, Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island.
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me. But I don't know if I... There's no time. I have to... Oh, Frost Moon. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more!
Wait, hey, did you... Columbina,
Oh.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually. And could you kindly...
But I feel... And your coffee, right? It's so bitter.
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more frugal existence than the Fatui.
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. Rosaline will be here shortly, but if you really can't wait, Hey, at least let me finish before you start. Or did the rules not apply to you because you're the... Of course they are.
I was worried they might contain traces of machine...
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. I mean, I'm sure they're...
Well, life there didn't...
What were you expecting? Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink.
Well, would you... The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic.
The Lord Artificer.
Oh, Lord Artificer. And didn't he have...
Narzitzekreuz.
Yes, that was it. Narzitzekreuz.
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even if...
Exactly. Well...
What do you know? Well, in his later years, Alain did ask me if there was anything I wanted to do. If I had any...
Who's Alain?
He was the... You know what? Never mind. Let me ask you this.
A place where people don't ask me for things I cannot give them. I'd also like the freedom to come and go as I please. And
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I? Of course. I dreamed of events from my past. Sandrone. I miss you all so back there. I guess I managed to harness all the time is flowing backwards here. And I can use that mystery ally everyone talked about. I can sense that there isn't much more. What lies at the end of all of this? And will I ever find... It's getting harder and harder to use my power. I'm no match for the Abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments. Time to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time. The final night cemetery.
Or not!
Difficult, yes, but it is.
Seems like they're searching for information. Oh, was this my doing too?
To expose the true intentions of this Rarir.
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this inevitable? If I choose not to help them now...
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
They're my friends. I can't not help them.
Ghost!
And the other one was... here.
Hey! Another file's moving!
That should do it. Luanatar? You can sense my presence? Wait! Luanatar. So she's that familiar presence I've been sensing all along. She's always been by the travelers, but why Luanatar? Is it because she has a connection to me as the moon goddess's familiar? If so, why not any other Kuhenki? That's... I cannot sense any power up ahead. This is likely my final chance to enter the... It's now or never. Where's Luanatar? Seeing
Enefa and Aino reunited like that...
Trap? No. Stay calm. I don't have much... Think, Columbina. How do I find a way back? A way back, do I? Go back, and if I return in my current... Dottoro's actions that day prove that he'd been planning that for a long time. He had already... Even if I managed to get back, how can I fight it? I can't. If I go back, I have to find some way of rivaling the power he has used. Wait. Time flowing backwards. Does that mean... I think... I know what I must do.
Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live.
But how do I communicate my plan to my... Should I write it down here? No, I need something with a close connection to me.
Some sort of breeze blew by, and then the petals suddenly turned into... Huh?
It was was I who brought Luanatar into being. I gave up a piece of my own. That's why I could sense a familiar power from the moment I entered this. It also explains why she's been present in every past location that I've. Because we have a deep connection.
Hey there! What's your name?
And the reason why there are no more gates to the past after this point is that Luanatar hadn't been born then. No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first met. But I still didn't recognize back then. I was just a little lost dove. I had yet to become.
Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do.
Hey, you scared it off.
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the traveler's side. Guide her. Oh, and bring her to the garden where the moon prayer blossoms grow. There's a... Go. You too. Go. As for mine... Mine...
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? You believe me, such a life.
What point is he trying to make? Freedom? Why would you offer me that?
The creation of a world is the ultimate scientific experiment. I have taken my research to the highest level, where I shall be not just a god. A god's laboratory is the perfect playground. But mortals are found everywhere one looks. Not so with Descenders. I'd prefer my first guest to be a distinguished...
So the condition for entering the new world is to take innocent lives. The same dilemma. Could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit?
Have you made up your mind?
I can't do it. Your playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes in the wrong person. But we both...
You've grown a lot since we last met. But there are still things you are unwilling... Why don't I lower my requirements a little as a gesture of goodwill? I'll give you a little time.
I really doubt I could live that sort of life.
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read the sign. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was so rushed. Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing. Now then. A new face. Interesting.
You're still gonna call me Hat Guy after that, huh? I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. I'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that shocking that I'd come to your rescue? I owed you a favor back in Sumeru. Now we're distracting Dottore was tough. I won't. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my. I never wanted to. Dottore doesn't recognize me. But his segments were originally made based on an. I expect it's only a matter of time before he figures out what I am.
So Dottore doesn't recognize Wanderer because he deleted himself from Irminsul. Did he really miss his only chance?
Why the long face? Hey, I'm not complaining either. Rescuing you, everyone would be pretty stuck without you. It's best you live.
How are you holding up? Are you all right? Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the...
You don't look injured. It seems that Dottore didn't do anything.
All right. Rescue operation complete. There's a lot more work to be done before this is over.
Understood. I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think—
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nachtschitzenkreuz Institute. Alain Guillotin despised Renee's theories and methods, but he never managed to come—
I thought Alain was like a father to you. He and—
And? What would you say if Linny and his—
I would applaud them for it. That would mean—
For all we know, Alain Guillotin might have thought the same thing. Once you die, it doesn't matter how—
Hey, come on out. They're—
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you—
What does it look like? Way to keep your—
Excuse you.
Glad you're okay.
Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry?
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in...
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me.
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke—
You didn't have to mention—
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You are—
Is she back? Is she really back? Traveler! It's really you! Oh, thank goodness!
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece!
Look at them. You know, once you reach—
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet Ino and Anefa would be tearing up as well if they—
Vark—
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little—
What? Ew, no!
Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. While I was being held captive, I learned a lot.
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No wonder Dottore believed—
Utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandrone—
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake.
Our next step is to find a way to bring her back.
A place where time flows backwards, with no destination in sight. Surely.
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time. Just the question is, where does that path lead?
We considered that question as well. Strictly speaking.
Indeed not. Every road has an end.
Nicole! You sure love quiet.
I do, in fact. It's something I've always done at our mage's teep. You wonder what lies at the end of her road. Well, just as the world has a beginning, but where Miss Columbina will end up along this road, that depends on where this
What about the original moons?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the Dragon King Nibelung who raised the 3 moons, and they were shadows of the planet, born to wield Nibelung's authority. But then one day, they disappeared just as suddenly.
Like I thought. No more paths back to reality have emerged since. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable this space becomes. They can just materialize out of thin air. I have...
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need.
I find that a little difficult to...
The way you used my own power against me was... And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space...
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was when I first got here. How I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here up, but to no avail. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. But this time I survived. It must...
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless...
Tried to?
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became silent.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head. And then...
Her?
Thalindis. My...
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of Thalindis leaping into the moon's reflection.
More precisely, I saw her afterimage. I'm sure the real her is long gone. Anyway, why have you come here?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friend...
No.
What?
You'd like to know how I know. The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear deep... Dottore. He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. Also that he could resurrect me. I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moon.
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nodcry. When I left the Fatui in my weakened state.
Moon Goddess?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone, but this is the only thing.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thalindis for...
Thalindis?
Yes, she's dead. But I can sense that some part of her soul remains.
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but all I can see is a glimpse of her walking away. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No, not in return. I'll clear them. Yeah. I'm tired of it all. tired of the person. I think I grew tired.
What do you wish to tell?
All of it.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged version? Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill her.
Love demands honesty. We hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life... There. The Abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsliff felt he had to fight you. He said that you betrayed him. But he also felt great remorse.
Why tell me that?
Because... if he'd known that someone...
I know this will sound strange coming from me, but... don't die, Moon Goddess.
He kept his word. The Abyss is no longer obstructing my path. Is that the Lindis? She wasn't far off at all. Hello, Miss Lindis.
Who are you? How do you know my...
You can call me Columbina. I promised
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's...
better than he was, huh?
Others have had a rough time on his account too. In many cases. And I'm not just talking about the children of the...
So... things got...
Are you sure you wish to know?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, but in the end, he came to regret his... Beyond that, but I'm sure that you've always been on his mind.
I'm sorry, Miss...
It's all right. Well, that's
Wait. Time flows backwards here. The road
I know. I intend to reach the end of that...
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you won't make it far.
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, and it's not just me, it's this whole place, wherever... I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these big... Thinking back, I was suddenly overcome with fear and terror in that moment. Perhaps I used to be a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum in Conria. Rerir was one of the Venster King's retainers. With me, I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that the Venster King... It was only after meeting the prince that the Venster King started going too far with his research into the Abyss. I couldn't kill the Venster King himself, so I had to find another way to save Rerir. That's why I wanted to go. I'm sure it was a futile endeavor, but the Abyss probably enhances the basest human... But I was simply too weak. Like a speck of dust against the whole universe. I know I'm never getting out of here. But you're different. You can make it, and I want to...
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy that exists here? Based on my past research and my observations since coming here, I believe I can share what I've learned and help you understand the pattern in which I think you just might... Now, also, I've been speculating about... The documentation was scanned, but from what I know of the legends about the moons, I have no way of verifying any of it by this point. But if it's true, you might be able to reach that era if you keep walking.
Understood.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you hadn't entered this about Rayrir,
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true. Because we both feared bringing trouble upon each other. Neither of us, but enough about that. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rayrir, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the future. I expect, but please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end? Everything's getting blurry. Huh? Are you... or have you come from the distant...
How exactly did the moons just disappear?
The world is a vast and ancient place. On a certain scale,
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame. The moons themselves were also destroyed at that.
Am I missing something then? 'Cause the stories say that the moon goddess...
Huh, you're right.
Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference between the two?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans detected 4 moons.
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were detected and positively identified as moons. In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know.
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or...
But at least she's trying her best to get back to us.
Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And a sore loser, too. As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore, and that maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon god, and I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but...
We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandrone.
No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friends.
So... she's...
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the gang!
Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. I knew that Anyway, as for how we get Columbina back, I've been working on it. I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations.
Computing power? You mean...
No, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power.
That's a tricky...
René de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of... However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my... Ugh, this is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this... Well, no.
Oh, what do we do then? How about we... grab a bite to eat and take a break?
You don't get it, do you? I'm trying to calculate the fate, and I need accurate results, not vague. Anyway, time to shelve the discussion on technical difficulties. Being a killjoy isn't...
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well, everyone. Remember to let us know if anything new comes up.
Haggai? Is he hinting that we should talk outside?
Let's go somewhere. You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah, she meant...
Things aren't looking good for Notcry. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a From what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he'll easily devour everything eventually. So I guess he's in no rush to make it happen. The first false god he made was me. Now it's his turn. Even though my records were erased from Irminsul, Dottore's he once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself into a hungry wolf or giant serpent to devour the moon. Clearly, he began studying the moon. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine authority one way or another. In the desert of Sumeru, there is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar. I don't know if it was a real game, but creating games and setting rules. Gods do that as a matter of course. Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line. They're better off focusing either way. Dori will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she will contact the other gods in turn. The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should keep the rest of the world from descending into So on the bright side, even if Nodcry is doomed, your friends in other nations won't be in any immediate peril.
That's good to know. But I'm not ready to give up on
There's a word for people who refuse to let any-
Maybe it sounds greedy to you. And probably naive too. Battles are fleeting. But the will to fight is a long-term commitment.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to- I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail?
Don't take this the wrong way, but Dottore said something similar to me. I guess the fatigue.
Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really are. After all, I don't owe anything to-
You look kinda worried.
If your arch-nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal...
That's true. Dottore is about to become an omniscient, omnipotent deity. That's gotta be a bit... Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously. I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the... Inasmuch as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though. So,
what's your plan?
I'll get to that. First,
Just like Paimon said.
How much do you trust her? This is a serious question. Think carefully.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values, and she's helped us a lot. I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thought. It can be solved, but it will come with a cost.
How much? If I can afford it, I'll cover it.
Sometimes your heroism really backs me in. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Miss Androne, Traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through their things. How did your chat go?
That was fast. The call only just ended.
Well, you said it was urgent, so we got here as quick.
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions.
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved useful after all. If I might ask, what is the end?
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run into some teething issues.
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still, computing power.
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong. She found the person.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him.
Wow! Go, Hat Guy! Seems like...
But where is he? Wasn't he the one who asked?
Come with me.
Guy! Can you hear us? No response. I get.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently I presume this has something to do with the solution.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You?
Would you calm down? Why do you always react?
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to judge complete.
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long.
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So, tell me.
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world's future you're trying to calculate...
Easier said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that kind of... Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't just...
You should be able to tell that I'm...
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient.
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have called a puppet. Puppets need an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought out...
You? Do you...
The Traveler and I have talked it over. She's willing to vouch for you. So, although it was built using wood from a silver-white tree.
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely. And if it's left in that state for...
I can put 2 and 2 together.
I won't lie to you. This has never been done before.
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually talk this through?
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. This is what the core looks like.
A silver-white branch. It's...
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk.
I think I know why you called us here now.
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are you two, and the Traveler. And the Traveler will have other work to do.
He will have our undivided attention.
Aww. On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily.
The worst-case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. A core is completely different from a heart. But in the end, it turns out the core was... Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? I have already experienced both a past life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've...
Sandrone will succeed, won't she?
She will. We all have to...
That's right. And I'll protect you all.
Who call me Sonnet? You have the same power as Canon. Son. Oh, goodness. You recognize me? Columbina. Columbina. Hyposelenia. What a love it was. Friends. You mean... Huh? Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize. Do you mean the other 2 moon goddesses? Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey. Oh, I guess that wasn't the best. It's all right.
You could say we were too prepared. When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling alright? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you. Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me! It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think
Hello, Columbina.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Could you tell me where here... Please.
This is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What? You're scaring her, Canon.
No, I'm fine. Please.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds vaster still.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens, until the day that the first descender arrived.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we coexisted in peace. They were...
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire.
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Tevat. All right. Canon and I wanted to know.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward they would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power.
Only this was far beyond mere...
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely... I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still...
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King...
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
So, that's the name the world...
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won. Although it came at a great cost. And the world's original master, the Dragon King
And what of the moons? Are there still 3 moons in Tevat's skies?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been the eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during...
So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But You're still here.
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because the frost moon is cut off by the fall.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are...
Then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner, rather than arguing amongst...
All the more reason not to spend this time in regret and instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might...
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolate. Secondary process. Scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the variables? I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons... Wait! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon marrow equals a... Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. I don't... Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Tevat. Even after... Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Why? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moon sisters?
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power. Oh, it would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why time flows in reverse.
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return.
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place...
So you're saying, if she could return by her own...
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it to this late... I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luanatar might be an anchor that she left behind. This could also explain why Luanatar is always by the traveler's side.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must... The question is...
Hello? Listen up! This is Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past.
Truly amazing.
Oh.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get...
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her.
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
It's...
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Tevat.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Tevat.
Have you ever tried?
Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But
it's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges here.
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this?
Sorry?
They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages?
Kuvaki?
You don't know? It's
A unique kind of elemental. Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of Tvet you say, but there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and
What? Could you show us some of this Kuvaki?
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry. In the air, in the land.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world before.
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it affect them anyway?
This is so strange. Why would there...
Columbina, you're looking for more than...
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will...
You mean...
This sounds extremely rich. The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess...
I know.
But even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to you. Nibelung constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
What if I don't leave alive?
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure out what we...
Columbina.
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a message? You don't think she'd write it down on a stone
Seems Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks deeply about issues like...
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Reikir. She knows our personalities, our way. So, if she wanted to tell us some... Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden rip... What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an anchor to the... If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see...
Oh yeah! Like when you peeked into
Nefer, wait! If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past, and it'll surely... But it's our only chance. This is the only...
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember?
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you'll honor our agreement.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't want...
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir.
Then at least let me take some and if you really do lose your sight...
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually...
As if I...
All right, enough
All done.
Good. Now give me some space. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki, I think I might know how to get back. Time to go talk it over with them.
I hope it's not too dangerous. Come on, let's go find the other two.
seems you have reached a decision. I'm all ears. What do you propose?
Have you figured it out, Columbina? Tell us, how do you plan to leave this place?
I intend to die here, in this moment, and then be reborn in the future with the help of my friends.
What? What are you saying? How can the dead be reborn? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. Not a single ray of moonlight. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them? You'll...
No, that won't happen.
Come again?
They will find my message. I'm sure of it.
I'm not following. How exactly will you achieve this?
It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean you're a
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, she can resonate with my soul across time. When the time comes, I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future reality.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky, but I can still feel that it is there. In a similar way, I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind even now. My friends can use it to detect my presence.
But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even possible?
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long before I did. Her body is long gone, but her soul remains. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not the physical body.
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't leave alive?
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I cannot do this on my strength alone. I would need your help to do this, so I'm humbly asking for your assistance.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since then. How could I bear to let your story end here in this dungeon? Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted. Now, I finally get to be the big sis. And not just that, but I get to help you return.
Sonnet.
Canon?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request.
Oh, no, please, don't misunderstand me, Columbina. I was just thinking back on the... You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. For the three of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Teyvat. If your plan can save them, and save Not Cry, I will gladly give you all that I can. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Canon.
Still, I do have one question I would like to...
Certainly. What is it?
Why do you cover your eyes?
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal, so I didn't want to intrude.
There was a time when I refused to look upon the world. I believed it was full of nothing but lies and falsehoods. I wished to hide my feelings, seal my heart, until I could return to my true home.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at the same time, you likely missed out on many true and precious things, like the smiles on your friends' faces. Promise me this, Columbina. When you return to the future, open your eyes. Take a look at the world around you. I'm sure that you know this already, given that you long to return. But that is your true home. Give me your hand, Columbina. Aria, Sonnet, you too.
Okay.
All right.
We once were the songs sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now we subside, and you arise.
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration. But now, the lies have faded, and your truth...
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be with those who smile when they see your face.
Is it done?
Yes. We have transferred the authority over all 3 moons to Columbina Hyposelenia. From this moment on, she is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the 3 moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that
I understand.
Sisters, oh, my body. It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving them as we...
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is. The final destination of our lives. Canon and I will be by your side the whole way.
We have one final request, Columbina. Could you use the 3 moons' power to send us back into the real world? Now that we have lost our powers, I doubt this space. It's just... we would like to spend Our final moments.
Of course. Sonnet.
Yes.
Don't. I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. But is this really what I should say at this moment? Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister like you.
No. Hypo. I'm okay. I'm not afraid. As long as my sisters are with me, I won't be.
It looks like this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell to my body, too. May it become the moonlight that keeps Nodcry company through the long years ahead. So this is why Nodcry was not always home to Kuvaki. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land, and only this land. Kuvaki responds to me because it is me. My body and the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul, which I... O power Trilune, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
Boss! That was crazy! Were we even allowed to see that? Can you still see? How many fingers am I holding up?
I see 2 fingers, and a look of sheer terror on your face.
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very ends of the world, and yet they remain as sharp as ever. Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma? It seems that even time itself is no match for your medical skills.
Surely you jest, Mr. Flint. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized there is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth. But it seems that this time
she chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, she was clearly so perceptive. Despite being separated by time and space, we're seeing the same.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now. But
we'll get you back somehow, Columbina.
Well, based on the information we now have, let's figure out our next.
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the situation with Dottore. The civilian population has been moved to safety, so we know—
Miss Androne, how are the calculations going?
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system, though. Can't—
There's still a long road ahead. Where should we begin?
our plan is clear. Time is short, so let's get moving.
There's just never enough time, is there? Time is the—
All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the light realm, but I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of their depth?
You were the very picture of confidence back when you approached the Hexen Circle.
Yeah, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just a ball of nerves in a charming and gregarious package?
Oh gosh, really? I'm so sorry, I had no idea. Well, you're all the braver for it.
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. At least in Mondstadt, you can cry for help from a cliff top and actually stand a chance of summoning Barbados himself. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we don't pull this off, Tevat's doomed, isn't it?
Oh, you think so? Actually, yes. Yes, it probably is.
It's a shame.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many times.
Hey, don't give me that. It's not like I'm anyone's—
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed that.
In that case, this humble human being has a big favor to ask of you.
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely to help us in this difficult time, yes?
Well, that has less to do with her wisdom and more to do with my power.
Of course, of course. Well, the thing is, these elemental defenses we're about to build, I don't think it's a question of if they'll fail, but when. Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that Dottore is constantly expanding his territory. First it was his lab, then the design bureau, and now this. It's not realistic to completely stop him encroaching on the rest of Nagcry. Rather, our goal should be to stall him for as long as possible. If Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct, well, they're the closest thing to certainty we have in this situation, so let's assume they are. Anyway, her calculations suggest that our best— it's up to us to slow Dottore's advance and buy time—
Are you asking me to help you with building the defenses?
No. I'd like you to prepare for what comes next. When he eventually reaches us, we will have to fight him. You were an angel once and a mage now. I'm asking you to lend us your protection.
Oh. Can I take it that you're triggering the terms you fought for during our three-way talks?
Well, technically those terms were about protecting Mondstadt. But if you're happy to agree—
You're cashing in on this much sooner than I'd imagined.
Well, yeah. The way things are going, I might not get another chance.
Very well. The mages have heard the knight's plea, and we will— To tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you all, so I didn't come empty-handed. I always—
This is— wow. Yeah. This is great. Seriously?
It's been many long years since I had a chance to— Anyway, Knight of Boreas, please accept this gift in recognition of your great virtue. Go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your destination.